Yes, hello again, my beautiful people. Jamaican youth in the building once again. And in this video, we're talking about the game between Jamaica and the United States. Yes, Jamaica lost by 3 goals to 1, a scoreline that many people predicted. I was hoping for a 1-0 victory, but it didn't happen. We came close, but it didn't happen. Just here to break it down a little bit and talk about some of the things that I saw throughout the game. Before I get into it, I want to ask you to do the usual. Please hit the like button as it helps to send the video out to more eyes. And if you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button as it helps the channel to grow. So I want to talk about the game last night. I was there in the stadium. Atmosphere was great and everything. And the Reggae Boyz came out, 1-0 in the first minute of the game. You know what I mean? It was a really good start to the game. That goal by Gregory, awesome. Caught the USA off guard. And we got off to a really, really good start. As the game progressed, US, of course, they tried to attack us. They tried to score many times during the first half, but the Reggae Boyz, we defended very stoutly. Was very good. Everybody looked lively on the pitch. We looked up for the challenge, and we performed really well in that first half. Really, really kudos to the boys. We see Ronaldo Cephas on the left wing. He was causing a lot of problems. His pace was giving them problems. Bullied his way through 2 defenders at one point. Went down that left wing, cut inside, and struck a shot to goal. Very good move by Cephas. We just, I would have just hoped that he hit it a little bit more powerfully, but very well done. And the Jamal Lowe, he was working hard. He was running all over the pitch. He gave it his all. All of the players, really, really played well. Second half came around and Reggae Boyz continued playing well, defending well. The defenders really did a good job last night. Like Lembekiza was my man of the match for Jamaica. That guy put in an outstanding shift. Lembekiza put in an outstanding shift. At one point late in the game, I see him running from almost the middle of the field all the way over to the left corner post to shut down a US winger. And you have to just say, boy, like, for you to have that energy that late in the game is nothing short of outstanding. Lembekiza was really outstanding last night. But there were some other chances. We see there was a tap-in chance by Casey Palmer. Man, I was in the stadium saying that's going to come back to haunt us because, we need to put away the chances, at international level. If you get those chances, you put them away. No, I heard some people saying it may have been offside. So I don't know if that was, I can count that as a legit chance. But if it wasn't, because by the time I see it miss, I just stroked I was like, oh my God. So I turned my head away from the field. So I never know if the linesman they put up in flag or anything. So I never know if it would have been offside. But if it wasn't, that would have been a chance that gone down as a miss because, whenever they wanted to come back for Hunters. And then later on in the game, Ronaldo Cephas, one-on-one, his pace got around the defender, got in front of the defender, one-on-one versus Matt Turner. The shot that he took, was saved by Matt Turner. If Cephas was a more seasoned player in the team, maybe I would be a little bit more harsher on him for that opportunity. But given that this is his first game, as much as I would... his first full game, the first game that he has gotten, is his second appearance for Jamaica. But the first time he played for Jamaica, he played like 5 or 6 minutes. So this time, it was his first time he's getting an extended period of play on the field. I personally think he did really well. In terms of that goal, though, that opportunity, though, it was an opportunity. It was a big chance, and he never put it away. So what I mean, I only could wish that he did put it away, and he didn't. But it was a good move. It was a good of him to be able to get behind the defender and take that up and take that shot at goal. Unfortunately, never scored, but it was a good shot at goal. Um, rest of the game, after that opportunity, really we just tried to see out the game, and we were doing a really good job of it. I kid you not, I was in the stadium, and I got up when it got to 94 minutes, because it got to 90 minutes and they put on 5 minutes extra time. I got up for that corner, because I knew if that corner had been headed out, because Damian Lowe was heading. Remember, before that corner, Pulisic took about 2 or 3 other corners at that same place, and Damian Lowe was heading all of them out. So I thought that, what I mean, like I thought that if this one is heading out is headed out, that's the end of the game. That had to be the end of the game right there. And so I got up. I was like, once Damian Lowe head this out, boom, we're gone. And I followed Demari Gray on Instagram. As soon as I got up to watch the corner kick, he went live, because he was about to celebrate. We're all about to celebrate. And then, man, the ball comes across, and Corey Burke heads it into the goal. And I'm like, oh my God. And the US crowd, there's something about the US crowd though. It's almost like when they start making noise for will their team forward, they can will the ball in the back of the net. There's just one thing about that US crowd, man. I witness it when I'm watching on TV, and I witness it while I'm right there in the stadium. Them just find a way to win. And, USA is a team, like, no matter how many times you have played them, you always have to play US through the final whistle. Not until the final whistle, through it. Because, like, this team will score at the very last play of the game. And they did it last night. No, them never score. We score for ourselves. Corey Burke, unfortunately, like, I was angry at first, but I'm pretty sure I'm not try to hit the ball in the goal. It's just an unfortunate situation. What I mean? And man, it was such a disappointing thing, because say once US score, it's gonna be hard for us to come back from that, because Cephas had gone off the field at that time. What I mean? And Hallgrim's not made some adjustments that took off our attackers. He was going defensive. So he had taken off Bobby Reed at one point, and then eventually, when in the what you call it, in the time added on, in the extra time, because the game ended 1-1 in extra time. Now we go on to overtime. I know I just felt that we weren't going to make it. He ended up taking off Gregley, who had an outstanding game too, and putting in Kaheem Dixon and Romario Williams. Which, by the way, this is no slight against Corey Burke, but I would have put in when Hallgrimson took out Cephas, I would have put on Romario Williams instead of Corey Burke. I wouldn't have put on Corey Burke, because Romario Williams, to me, has performed better than Corey Burke for the national team. What I mean? So I personally would have gone with Romario Williams. Maybe he's trying to get somewhat of a Mikel Antonio type play up there, but Corey Burke just doesn't seem the part. Like, Romario Williams look like he will score. Corey Burke doesn't look like he will score to me. Kaheem Dixon dying embers of the game. He came on, he looked good. And I don't remember who say he reminds him of Walter Boyd, but yes, he does remind me of Walter Boyd. I think that player, Kaheem Dixon, he's going to be a star I really think he's going to be a star. That guy, he looks hungry and lively, like, give me the ball. Like, just give me the ball. I like how Kaim Dixie plays. I like his attitude on the field. I really do like his attitude on the field. But we ended up conceding 2 goals by Haji Wright in the coincidentally of Coventry City in the dying embers of the game, in the time added on. And we lost the game 3-1. I don't think we really deserved to lose. I don't think the US deserved to win. But I mean, that's football. We lost the game 3-1. Now we're down into the the third and fourth place playoff, which coincidentally will be against Panama. So you have another USA Mexico final again. I'm tired of the USA Mexico final. I'm waiting for one of these. I'm waiting for one of these CONCACAF teams that's not US or Mexico to make a statement. You know, to make a statement and knock USA or Mexico out of the final, man. Like, I'm tired of seeing USA Mexico finals. You know what I mean? We need one of these CONCACAF teams to step up and challenge. You know, so yeah. At the end of the day, though, kudos to the Reggae Boyz. They did an outstanding job, especially given the whole Leon Bailey thing. You know, they did an outstanding job. Kudos to the boys. Kudos to Hall Grimson. And you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it is a good performance. Yes, we didn't come out with the win, or no, we didn't come out with the win, but it was a good performance. I mean, I can name several players who played really well. I mean, Greg Lee, I'm really wondering if he plays that left wing position a little bit better than Omari Bell. Omari Bell is a Premier League player, does play the position well, but Greg Lee is outstanding in left back for us. Lembi Kisa was outstanding in right back for us. I mean, those two guys really played well last night. The two defenders, Deshaun Bernard, to my surprise, he played well. He was outstanding. I really never expected it at all, but like, because I was always a little bit queasy about the way how Deshaun Bernard played, but he played well. He played well. He had a good game. Hector played well too. The strategy that Hallgrim's employed by putting Bernard and Hector in the back, and then having Damian Lowe in the middle, was a good strategy. You know what I mean? Damian Lowe had some amount of aggression, in the middle. I was kind of nervous that he was going to get a red card at some point because he was playing hard. But I don't think the referee was unfair last night. I don't think he was just wheeling yellow cards like that. So Casey Palmer played well too. He had that missed opportunity, but he played well. Bobby Reed gave it his all. By the time he came off, he was like winded. But Bobby Reed played well. You know what I mean? Cephas played well. I'm glad that Cephas got an extended run this time. Cephas played well. I appreciate his effort. And finally, you know what I mean, just the overall, the overall effort by the team, the liveliness, the fact that, look, we're a depleted squad, but we're going out there, we're going to try and win this game. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it from the Reggae Boyz, and I want to applaud them. I wanna say kudos to you. Keep up the good work. Keep this mentality. I can see that there was a mentality shift. Keep this mentality, because here or now, you see, even though a third place player forgot to play against Panama, it's still an important game to win. We need to win this game. We need to win this game against Panama on Sunday. I hope that there are supporters there still supporting us. I hope that we don't just say, "Oh, is a third place game, and I go," because Mexico and USA, that stadium they go full for the two of them. Because when suppose you see the stadium when Mexico ready for play, them people they support them team, and they're I kid you not, Mexicans are some of the most lit people. They are lit. They're so, you know what I mean? The atmosphere is just so exciting. Because I stayed to watch the first half of the Mexico-Panama game. It's the atmosphere of the stadium would just change. It was just festive. You know what I mean? It was just a festive atmosphere. Is a very, very, very good, you know, very, 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 very good set of fans that the Mexicans have. I wish we as Jamaicans could do that. But it is what it is. Come out and support the team, said we. You know, congrats, kudos to Algrims and the boys. You know what I mean? I really appreciate them, and I really appreciate the effort what them put out. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it there, everyone. Still out here in Texas, still going to be going to that third and fourth place playoff because I'm supporting the boys. Until next time, walk good, take care of yourself. I'm out.